Uh, anyway, so you might be wondering where we are right now. Answer is Delta Gamers. You know, we had Oldera that turned into Oldera again. I forgot what it was called before Oldera. I don't know. It's just Oldera. Anyway, so it died, and now it's back as this. This is what it is now. You probably saw from that little intro bit that there's a bunch of different spaces to go to. But this is the vanilla world in my little nook and cranny. Little spot I've devised for myself. I haven't even got to fully explore it yet. Just got enough wool for a bed if I need it. I don't know who this other person is. I don't think it's important right now. Anyway. So yeah, Aldera changed ownership for a minute. It was still called Aldera, of course, but it changed ownership for a minute, and then it changed back to the original ownership. And the dude was like, you know what? Nah, the name's dead now. It's overused. We're gonna start with a new name, and we're gonna include stuff other than Minecraft now. Isn't that neat? Like, we're gonna have, like, I don't know what all's on here right now. Hightail, No Man's Sky, Subnautica, Roblox. It's a bunch. Probably gonna be more in the future, but I only care about Minecraft. And what part of Minecraft is better than everything else? Farming potatoes. So that's my goal. My current goal in this server is to farm potatoes. I want this statistics button. I want my potatoes mined. It's not even on here. I want potatoes mined to be like 2,000 at least. And then I'll start something else. But, you know, to have a farm, you need to have a farmhouse and, you know, access to a farm and potatoes. So, first order of business, of course, is to find a village. I might be like the first person to actually play this vanilla section. Because there's like 3 sections you could have chosen from. There was the elite mobs, which personally, between me and you and this crafting table, I hate elite mobs so much. It's so needlessly complicated and difficult. So I've chosen not to do that. And there was another one, which I guess was like a mixture overworld. And I didn't want to do that either, because that means that the elite mobs would spawn there. And I don't want that. You know, something that I'll tell you is you can only sleep when the sun hits the water, like the top edge of the water, the horizon of the water. You can only sleep when it hits it. It's like I can sleep now. Oh. Well, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. I'm good buddies with the owner of the server. And from talking to him personally, I know that it's kind of a struggle making all these, what are they called? Plugins work together as intended. Because when you have like 20 billion different plugins, it's hard for them to all work correctly. But this guy is like the only one I know personally who's managed to do that. Because I've been through a bunch of different servers, and well, small servers, you know, and all the owners for those kind of didn't know what they were doing half the time. When it came to plugins, anyway, when it came to actually making an enjoyable server, they absolutely knew what they were doing at first. But that was during COVID, you know. Anyway, I don't even know what direction I'm supposed to be going in. I think the idea is to just pick a random direction and walk in it. And the random direction I've picked is west. Yeah. Yeah, so we're heading west in the Wild West. This is a nice spot. I might have to come back here. Turning the desert into a farm wasteland. That could be cool. It looks like we're coming up to a forest, so might not be as difficult as imagined. Oh yeah, I forgot, like, I intended to do this when I was talking about the plugins. But if you do /plugins, you can see just how many plugins we got. 46. 46 plugins. And like all of them working as intended. See that they're green? When they're red, they're not working, but when they're green, we're good. Unless, I don't know, you're like the Green Goblin. I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I actually sat down to play a server. A longer minute since I've sat down to record a video. I mean, my last upload was what? When was my last upload? Let's see. My last real upload was... Dang. A year and 10 days ago. Wait. Yeah, a year and 10 days ago. Do I have operator on here? What? Am I still admin? just for fun. Just for fun. What can I do? What could I do? What could be funny? God. Oh no. So we're not gonna do that because that ruins the fun, and that would be very you know the word I'm looking for. Like something along the lines of disrespectful. I can't remember. I have a dictionary, I promise. I know words. I just don't remember them when I'm recording. Probably need to get that fixed. But hey, I might be able to make cookies since I got this cocoa. Oh, melons. Anyway, so like, if finding a village that has potatoes doesn't work out, I might have to just find a zombie spawner, which could be an even more difficult process. Whichever one goes first, that's probably what I'll do. Because, you know, zombies drop potatoes, and carrots, and iron occasionally. I just gotta kill like a lot of zombies. But if I have a spawner, that's all I need. Surely this is picking up on my audio, right? Like, we're not losing any words here. Okay, good. Gotta make sure OBS is fine. Okay, you're not gonna believe this. But literally, I was literally right there when I cut the audio and the recording. And the village is right here. This dog still won't stop barking. Okay, so I took a water break here. And I forgot to unmute my mic for this part, so this is my best attempt at redumbing the audio. Alright, welcome back. I climbed up the hill to this villager house. I was just down there for the last clip. Yeah, just down there. And I'm currently now roommates with this guy, apparently. Found a bucket, bundle, and some bread. And apparently the zombie wants to kill me. So I'm gonna kill it first. Oh, and yeah, I found this golden axe at a ruined portal. You missed it in the clip. I also have a mending axe too, but I'm not gonna use it ever. Okay, now I can sleep. There we go. I'm also the only person online now. But anyway, time to search the village for some potatoes after a quick sorting session. Hey, back up, please. Please, thank you. Most annoying roommate ever. And apparently clocks don't work here. Please. Please be quiet. Okay, you know what? We're not even roommates anymore. And none of these are potatoes. It's only wheat and pumpkins. And some wheat seeds, bread, torches, those are good. Saplings, gonna need those. Yep. Yep. Zombie, you're supposed to be dead. Just, hey, don't set me on fire. Why would you do that? No potatoes. Okay. Another bundle. Some maps, and okay, compasses don't work here too. Good to know. Yeah. Okay, so essentially this one whole village is a bust, and it has nothing but melons, some wheat, and whatnot. I just raid a bunch of other houses. It's not terribly important to watch, so I've probably cut this part out of the video. There's probably a big old gap here. Just me talking, you know, into the void, as one does. Okay, so I forgot to record this part too, or at least I forgot to turn my mic back on, but I found another village right there, and this one has iron, which is, come on, pan to the iron, come on, pan to the iron, there we go, there's the iron. I mean, there's some, and the other's right below me, there we go. But yeah, I had iron. uh, you know, from a later perspective, this one doesn't have anything either, so I'm probably gonna cut after this to the last one, because otherwise this video is like 40 minutes long, and I don't think anyone wants to watch that. And I forgot everything I've already said here for the most part. But yeah, I get more bundles and more random trash. So I'll just cut to the next village. Okay, so I was just walking around the forest randomly talking about like OBS or something. And then I think the honest reaction is like, whoa. Okay. See that? So yeah, I found another village. I just run around looting a bunch of these houses. And like, there should be nothing in this house, but in the next house is where it's at. Where's what at? Potatoes. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. And there's just like a bunch more potatoes here. Just so many potatoes. I think the end count is like 40 or something. And I'm sat here collecting bells apparently. I forgot I did that. Yeah, I just run around collecting potatoes. That's the whole reason I went to the village. So it's all right there. A little bit more there. More bundles. Emeralds. Those are cool. Logs. Need those. Don't really need the pumpkin seeds, but the sapling, that's important for later. I didn't even know it at the time. I know now why it's important, but I didn't know at the time why it was important. I said it was important in the original clip, but you know. Forgot to turn my mic on. It's not great. But yeah. So, you know, it's nice weather today. Oh, I'm reorganizing my inventory for a minute. I don't know if that's important. Here, you know what? I'll skip it to when something cooler happens. Like right here. Right here is cool. Oh yeah, found some armor. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Suiting up. I think I wander around the village a little more. There's a crap ton of potatoes. I think I end up with like 40 total after this, which is good. Good for me. Also good for the villagers because they're starving now. But yeah. Okay, see that? That's a potato. I know what potatoes look like. I think I go on ranting about how I'm not silly, but also silly, and then I come to the conclusion that I am silly. I'm just not stupidly forgetful about what a potato looks like in Minecraft. And then I go on and find more houses. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. This is the last village, the third village too. The last one I raid for the video. And after this, I started looking for a place to stay. A place to like build my house and whatever, and the farm. So I wandered westward again. And then I'm like on the ocean. And I'm talking about like, oh, you know, it'd be so cool for something important to happen right now. And then 30 seconds later, I come across a stretch of ocean that has like a little, you know, rubble remnant, like I don't know, it's like a badly built house underwater. I asked if it was guarded, and yeah, it's guarded. Of course it's guarded. It's a drowned. And then like 2 minutes later, maybe not even 2 minutes later, I drive off. And I run directly into a mushroom biome, which is fantastic. So here's that. And it's like, wow, is that really what I think it is? That's amazing. I didn't know I could find one. This would be perfect actually for my farm and stuff. But like, nothing spawns here. Or like no hostile mobs are supposed to spawn here. And it's so large. It's such a big island. I said stuff isn't supposed to spawn here, but okay, there's a spider spawner. So I decide, you know what? I'm going to take my torches. I'm going to take what's left of my wood. And you know what? It goes perfectly. It goes perfectly. Because one of them scurries off and the other one's just, it's stuck right there in front of me. So I light it up so it doesn't attack me. And then I like sneak in, light up the spawner, and I block that off. And then I start looting the chests because why not? That dude's not gonna hurt me. I get music disc, iron, need that, bones, stuff, wheat, whatever. Nothing terribly important there. But just stuff to have. I don't even remember what's in the second chest, so we'll find out again together, I guess. If I would ever stop putting stuff in bundles. I need to build like 50 chests. There we go. Just more of the same. And a name tag, and another bucket, and some horse armor. That I'm never going to be able to use because I live in the middle of the ocean. But it's good to have, I guess. Trade it to someone. And then I'm just, I don't know, I'm sat here talking about, oh, it's so cool to have all this stuff and 40 potatoes. I'm so set. This video is going to be so good. It's going to do so well. I'm going to have so many viewers. So many people subscribing right now, you know. So many people hitting the like button. It'd be so great. And I reset my home here. Or I try to figure out how to do that, and I decide, you know what, I'll delete the one I have. And I'll reset one here. And I give it like a goofy name. After like going to stand in the spider spawner. Because I thought that would be a good idea. Yeah, just set your respawn point to a spider spawner. Great idea. So yeah, I named my new home warp like Crim Shroom, I think. Shrew? No, yeah, it's Crim Shrew. Oh, Crim Shrooms. Plural. Okay. And it works. So then I decided to like start winding down the video, talking about random stuff. Like I'm doing now, I guess. And I'm about to end the video, like right here. I'm talking about, oh, like, cool, look, I changed my skin and all that, and look, I got horns. You can't see it under the helmet. But I'm about to take the helmet off. I said I'm about to take the helmet off. Any day now, you know. There we go. See? I mean, you can't really see it, but you can see in the inventory menu. Right there. Actually, I'm gonna go back and make sure that's zoomed in. So it's probably zoomed in for you. It's not zoomed in for me recording this right now. But yeah, I have horns. I updated my skin. It's so cool. So it's gonna cut the video. Yeah. So yeah, there's also this last part I want to show you where I was gonna title a video like era of something, but they already did it in the server, era of adventure and death. And I was sitting here talking to myself like, I mean, the title's cool and all, but how much do you really expect us to be dying here to put death in the title? I don't know. I just thought I'd point it out because it was a weird coincidence that I was gonna name the thing era of, I don't know, era exploration or Wild West. I don't know. I was gonna name it era of something, but they already took that from me. So this video is probably titled Wild West or Beginnings or something. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Have a nice one.